It's eventing morning, and guess who's eventing today? Guys, my first event on Marge. I'm definitely more nervous than I have been for the last few events. Obviously, partly because it's our first time. Oh, she says, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? That's my plaiting bib, or apron, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, our first time going out eventing, actually, our first time competing, full stop. I'm sorry, but look at this well-trained YouTube pony. She's like, oh no, I'm not going to do it if you draw attention to it. But also, just feeling more pressure with it not being my own horse and her belonging to an owner. I think I'm out of focus. Yeah, it feels more nerve-wracking for some reason, but I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. And Hannah, her owner, is the most supportive and lovely person and isn't putting loads of pressure on or anything like that. So we're heading off to Oxtalls. I'm doing a B90. She has had a very vigorous bath this morning. She's had blue powder, purple shampoo. I've chalked her tail. I can't get her tail as clean as Hannah got it. I don't know what I'm missing. It's like the thickest thing ever. I think it might be because it's still wet, to be fair. I'm hoping when it dries, she will glisten. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I've got this really good, so everything I use is Smart Grooming, which is amazing. It's like the best stuff in the world. But I've got this like glossy, oily stuff, which I like putting in my greys tails, because I just think when they trot around and the sun hits them, I want it to sparkle. So I'll put that in, but I'll put it in after I've plaited. Anyway, first step is tackling the mane. Now Marge has got a longer mane than my girls, but it's not actually very thick. So I've left it this length because I wanted to see how it plaits. And then, yeah, then we'll take it from there. But I think it will plait quite nicely. So Margie Moo, shall we get going? What am I armed with? Perfect plaits. I put this on after plaiting. My favourite thing, to be honest, is the wax. And then I thread my plaits, got my bands, got everything I need. I have a feeling you're going to like being plaited. You've already got grub on your face, haven't you? How do these grey ponies do it? Right, I'll catch up with you guys once I've plaited it. Oh, I forgot to say it's also a really late one today. So it's currently 10:10 in the morning, which just feels weird plaiting at this time. And my dressage isn't until 2:15. So, quite late. You calling her butter because I keep calling her margarine?
She is like, she's butter, isn't she? Like Marge. Have some Marge or some butter. So it's different.
No, I've been calling her margarine because then we've got margarine and jam, which I think is really cute. Like we've nearly got a sandwich. We need bread or like roll or something. Toast.
Okay.
Toast. Right, hi guys. I said I was gonna speak to you once I finished plaiting. And technically I have finished plaiting. I was gonna show you the plaits, but the time, it just escaped me. I didn't trim her mane in the end, because you know I said about it being longer.
There's something coming home, so you should get it.
I thought that was a bus then. It took me so long to plait. I definitely need to give her mane a little trim.
We're gonna get these two.
Yeah, isn't that bigger? He's bigger. It's bigger up there. You get in there, mate?
Yeah, you get in there.
Oh no.
Also, guys,
I can't see the.
I thought we weren't going to let Hobbs drive again after the last time. She didn't put the handbrake on.
Yeah,
Hobbs, careful.
Sorry.
You got the seatbelt on?
What bush is that? Let's hope there's nothing in that bush.
No. Looks like just bush. Thank you.
Stop eating the bigger bit, mister.
It says round. I thought we were just going to go there and get rid of those cars.
No, it's pulling out of the
Bear with,
bumpy bit.
guys. Okay, we're ready. Oh, these sunglasses! Need some bigger sunglasses. Right, yeah, as I was saying, it took me
You need
ages to
some
plait.
bigger, surely you need smaller.
Smaller, I need smaller. Or I need a bigger head.
I can't believe that
Small
man didn't pull in there.
Yeah, he should have, but
He should
Pete's
have.
calling.
Oh, he's gonna
Hello, Peter. We're still driving.
Oh no, because I told him off
We'll
so
be there
much
in a
being
minute.
late. Right, guys,
15
it's
minutes,
as you can
15
tell.
minutes.
I don't think it was quite 15. Was it?
It's
Was
11
it?
and we're in a
11.
lorry, so. Right.
Things are all good. Is what I wanted to say. We've allowed Hobbs to drive
Sorry,
again.
She's talking to me. She's talking. I can
carnage. This is carnage. Marge has been an absolute angel. She does still look beautiful, but I think I can improve the plaits. But she looks amazing, and she looks very, very sparkling white. I took her rug off and I was like, oh girl, you look good. So fingers crossed with good dressage based on how beautiful the turnout is.
Bought her sparkles.
Bought her sparkles. Yeah, that's kind of all there is to report.
You know, the dressage is about how you ride and stuff like that.
Or is it?
No.
Wait, you have to ride in dressage.
I thought it was best turned out.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
You're joking. Definitely makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference to turn out. I will not be told otherwise.
And your little creepy smile. Although I tried to do that and it didn't work out for me.
Did you get a message?
A lot of people think they can pull it off.
You shouldn't canter in the trot, you shouldn't trot in the walk. Also, the creepy smile doesn't do any
Creepy smile was very unnerving.
You couldn't watch the horse, he was too busy watching my creepy smile.
We deducted 10 points.
Hello, Mr. Judge. Would you like to give me some marks?
You do this like...
Sometimes...
Like a clown.
Oh, I just got the t-shirt. Haters gonna hate, guys, but that creepy smile has got me very far in life. So,
That's it, just...
say what you want. Say what you want. Right, we'll see you when we get to Vauxhalls. Sorry, Hobbs, did you have something to add?
Are we still going the right way?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just asking for a friend.
Also, Tash, edit out Hobbit's naughty swear word. Or put a beep over it so people know she swear.
No, Tash, take it out.
No, keep it in, just beep it, beep it. I love chatting to Tash.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Pete's here. Yay! Pete was late, guys, again.
Pete, we're gonna have food between dressage and show jumping.
Yeah, although we think that's bad luck.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything about that.
Don't know, just because we don't normally do it. Oh, my gloves.
Yeah, no, I do it all the time.
Yeah, and wasn't it bad luck when they did it? What happened? Where was it that you did it?
No, we've done it several times.
Yeah, they do it quite a lot. They're quite naughty.
But on one of the vlogs the other day, can you just come in and play with this and put it in the position you're
I
on?
wasn't late.
You were a bit late.
No, I was before you guys.
They won't be able to hear you.
Pete was 40 minutes late.
You see, this is why you need to invest in some mics.
Right, everybody.
Oh God, he's getting all close to me, Meg.
Hand, run from him.
Hand, get away from him.
Get away from my fiancé.
So this is why you need to invest in some mics.
Yeah, Pete, can't invest into the business.
Bring them so that you...
Editing is a nightmare.
Pete was on time.
Tash will be fine.
We've actually done very well, though. Marge is a little saint.
Good girl.
So we studied very quickly. She's all plaited. Her feet are painted. She's had some of the gloss on. Do not worry, it is special gloss that has SPF in it, so she's not going to burn.
Oh my God.
No, you're fine.
Right. I think that's looking all right, isn't it? Gloves. I really need to wash my stock. Disgusting how much makeup's on that.
We just check this bridal because I was where it all goes because she's new.
Thank you, babes. My church, we're going eventing. Right. I'm highly aware that I can't do anything stupid today.
I will be filming.
That is not a feeling
I'm
that sits
filming.
well with me. Because
God.
so often in life I
changing when you
do
do.
something stupid.
Who's got the keys? Okay, so you'll lock it all up.
I've got the key.
This isn't locked, it's just shut.
Right, Marge, let's go and try and not make your mother regret sending you here from Scotland.
There's some in the door there, yeah.
I think that was quite positive.
They're really positive.
Right, shall we face her this way? She says, oh, I look really pretty.
Petite.
What's on the menu today? Marge's like, what's this tune I'm hearing? This sounds amazing.
Oh, her tail has dried.
Yes, her tail does look beautiful. The plait needs work. All the plaits need work.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Meet you down there,
see
just
you
gonna
down
get a
there.
drink and some sun cream.
Yeah, pop it.
Goodbye, Felicia. It's very windy.
You get trusted with the big camera, Han.
Yeah.
They always make me as the little one.
Do they?
No, actually, no, it's not true. Sometimes I have to do that big one. Good girl. She looks almost a bit spooky and looky, doesn't she? Oh, God. I hope I haven't given her too many oats.
Pardon?
I hope I haven't given her too many oats.
Have you given her oats?
Meg said, well, she has oats. She had oats. Meg said, give her plenty because she needs it.
No, when she was in the warm-up, I don't think she looked like she does too many
Okay,
oats.
okay.
Where's the other one?
I gave it to you, didn't I?
Hey, Luke. It's not still on Meg, is it?
No.
Dressage time! Right, first you guys, a little bit of housekeeping before we really get into this. If you hear any background noise, it's the kittens. They're currently playing with this paper packaging and I just cannot bring myself to get rid of it. So, sorry about that. Also, I ended up being the editor of this vlog, not lovely Tash, which is why the judges' comments look a little bit less polished than usual because I've had to kind of do them myself in a shambled way. So just be kind if you notice discrepancies in the text. It's because the professional did not do it. Finally, just before I went in, Pete realised he'd lost a mic. So on the way out, if things seem a bit fraught, it's because we were trying to find a mic. Anyway, we are going. So this is obviously my first ever test with Margie Moo. Now we know from her record that she can get some pretty good scores. So I was feeling fairly confident going into it. It is just one of those things where, as Simon said, it's a bit of a fact-finding mission. So watching this back, there's plenty of things I can see that I'd like to improve, but also just overall, I think she makes a beautiful, beautiful picture. She's obviously very well schooled and she just looks stunning as she goes around. So, things that I have picked up on in the test and also riding her at home, and interestingly the judge picks up on it as well once we change the rein, is she struggles more with the left bend and just getting that suppleness. So that's what I've actually really been working on since this event, ahead of our next one, is just getting her a little bit more bendy. So you can see just there, like instead of bending with her neck and through her rib cage, we kind of came off the track and there was just this little like step where it would have been nice if we had had that bit of suppleness. You can see the judge also said more suppleness and bend was needed. So I think that will be where we can really start to pick up the marks and improve the scores even further, is once we get that. It's not a massive change at all, it's just something that we can work on together as a partnership. Another thing I would say is when I was riding around here, I think it's because I'm used to both Jam and Winnie, who get quite hot in the dressage. I felt like she was behind the leg and that we were going really slowly, and then I'm watching it back now and I think actually I'm almost rushing her out of her rhythm a little bit. So that is something that I need to learn, and it's one of those things you don't learn until you actually watch your dressage test back or watch some footage back. So I need to be a little bit braver in knowing that actually she looks really, really smart when we have got a little bit less of that go. Canter, very nice. Unfortunately, we did just break a stride early there for the transition, but it doesn't actually look like we were marked down too much for it. Her walk, so impressed with. So I normally dread tests that don't have a free walk, so this is literally just a medium walk because Jam and Win literally dribble along, but because you can put that bit more leg on Marge, I was really like, come on girl, let's go for gold. She did the most beautiful walk, like lovely even forward steps. So yeah, maybe I'll actually be looking forward to medium walks with her. Then upward transition, slightly on the forehand there. Yeah, we got a 6 for all of that, which I think is fair enough. It's really hard to tell how straight you are when you're off the centre line, but judging by the sort of scorched grass, we did look fairly straight. I think we could have been better into that hole. I could have prepared more for that because she just kind of collapsed a tiny bit into the halt. But that is me being very, very picky. I think overall, really chuffed with her. Beautiful test and so excited for what's to come with her, to be honest.
What do you think about your mark now you've seen it?
Yeah, I think I would possibly be tempted to go down slightly. We did, I don't know if you can hear me, guys. Come a bit closer.
Oh, sorry.
We did blind predictions, me and Pete.
I don't know how you can even do that.
30, and
Just a
Pete picked
complete
28.
guess.
It was a complete guess because I've never seen the horse do flat work in my life. I would be slightly tempted to go a bit lower.
Okay, well, don't say anything, so we'll have to do it with Meggie.
What do we think?
Oh, gotta just stuck my hair in.
Oh, Hobbs is not happy.
No, I thought there was bits of it that were really sweet.
Oh.
Like the canters, I really liked it.
I like canters. The two transitions into canter were very good.
Yeah. She's like popped into it.
Yeah.
Some of the trot work wasn't so happy. She perhaps didn't look quite as balanced.
I thought she was quite sweet if we just really ran out of puff at the end. Like her second downward canter transition was meant to be at the marker and she broke a stride before.
Right.
And then she just kept wanting to stop. I was like, Marge, no, come on.
God.
I thought it was quite sweet though.
It was
I thought
very
it was really
sweet. But
I need to do more suppling work with her at home to be able to get her to flex a bit. She went a bit locked in there.
yeah,
Like a bit rigid.
almost a little bit too pretty pony looking. Sometimes they don't like that.
Yeah. Oh dear, Hobbs is not happy. Right, well, let's do score predictions then.
I've seen her, haven't I? But when she's been, at home and
Yeah.
so for me, I suppose me, it wasn't her full potential.
Oh goodness.
So what's the scores on the draws? What are we going to predict, guys?
Yeah, I'm going to stick to my blind
30.
reaction 30.
I think that is quite a safe
Yeah, it's quite a safe
bet.
I don't know how
Oh, see, I think it's a sub 30.
Okay. You're sticking with your blind reaction as well, Pete, 28.
Oh,
I don't know anything. I didn't really watch the test. So.
Seems to be stressing about the mine.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether to go for 29 or 31.
Yeah. What are you going to go for, Meg?
I'm going to go for 27.5.
Nice.
Okay.
Feeling positive. It's a very young judge.
Very young.
Very young, yeah.
Ah, oh,
Yeah,
they
I
could-
thought fair play getting into judging. Well done you.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon they might be strict.
They might
No,
be.
I think the older males.
Yes. Oh gosh. We lost horse looks, yeah.
Hobbs, we need an answer from you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go for 31
Okay.
because I'm going to
Goodness.
go how I would have marked it.
I hope we can prove them wrong, Marge.
Yeah.
Do we know what the section's doing?
No, nobody's looked, which is fair.
Yeah, go and have a look. Let's hope it's a 23 section.
Oh.
Kind of wish we'd checked that first. We've just checked the sections, quite a high marking one. 33 and 32, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh dear, Marge, we may have, I may have over, I don't know.
Right.
Good girl. Right, madam, you are going to have a little chill and I am going to run around the cross-country course. And apparently you guys are getting food. You better do a Pete's Eats then if I'm not with you. We will.
I haven't bought any money, so someone's going to have to buy me lunch, I'm afraid.
Classic.
Meg, so.
Yeah.
No, if Meg's not eating, it's not. It is course walking time. Just done fence 1, then walking up, we have to go straight through the fence line. But I am going to quickly tell you guys about this new limited edition Y Food flavour. So, you know how every summer they come out with like a nice new flavour? This year we have got cherry fruities. Already had some. It is so good. I personally prefer the fruity ones. I just love the fact they're all like, well, fruity. But yeah, really summery, fresh, nice, so a little bit thicker and just so convenient. I'm not gonna lie, well, I said it this morning, I'm feeling quite nervous today. Just very, very aware that there's just more, I guess more riding on it. There's more people to disappoint, aren't there? So yeah, I did eat breakfast. Everyone else has gone off to get food and they're like, do you want anything? I was like, no, I can't. But this is where Y Food comes in so handy because I can walk the course, I can sip on this, I'm getting all the nutrients. It's got 26 vitamins and minerals, as you guys well know, and it will fill me up, and more importantly mean that I've not got that empty feeling when I'm riding cross country. So if you want to give the limited edition cherry flavour a go, then you can use my code Elphick-YouTube, which will get 10% off. If you've never tried Y Food before, now is the time to do it, because they're offering new customers for a limited time only 7 days guys, the opportunity to get 20% off. So why don't you give cherry a go, stock up on some other stuff. It's great, you can store it in the lorry, doesn't have to be in the fridge. There's Spence too, by the way. Just really, really handy to have. We never don't have Y Food in the lorry, because you never know when you're going to get caught short, or when the nerves going to kick in and you're not going to feel like eating much else. So big thank you to them sponsoring, and yeah, long may cherry continue. I know it's limited edition, but it is really good, so I'm tempted to have a little stock up myself, because they do last for a very long time. Right, on to fence 3, the walls. Not gonna lie, I do think Oxtalls is quite a tricky first event to come to. Like, it's very, they like loop you around the lorry park, you can see there. So firstly, I often find the horses can just hang a bit to the lorry, and secondly, I do think it's quite full up here. Although what's helping me is they're currently doing the 105. Woo, that's a good jump. I find it's better when you're walking a course and there people are jumping bigger fences. It makes me feel a bit better. Oh God, like that wall over there. Anyway, let's concentrate on what we're doing first, and we do get to warm up over some similar looking walls before we get to the big one. So here's fence 3. My arm's aching, so I will stop talking nonsense to you. I feel like when I'm nervous, I either get really chatty or really quiet. And unfortunately for you guys, you've got yourselves a chatty day. Also, bit lucky that. Leg. First combination. 5AB. And 7. Now this is not only lucky, but has got a drop on landing. So this is what I meant when I said over there, when we jumped those walls. Quite handy, because at least I will know how she jumps a wall at this point. 9 A and B. Sort of offset houses, but still pretty straight. Famous Oxtalls fence, or another famous Oxtalls fence actually. So, bit of a rider frightener this one, but if you get it right, it actually jumps really nicely. But it does always, I quite like they put the Christmas tree in there. But yeah, it's definitely a bit different to what you'll often see at a 90. There you go guys, you can kind of see a little step with a log on. Again, I always think this is quite a big ask for a 90. Oh, my knees, I can't. There we go. Oh, pretty decent that. Jam has launched me off there before, so I'm going to sit up. So we come through the water, A, B, C, and then, oh, actually this is quite tough. I keep saying that, don't I? That duck there is ours, but it's A bit on an angle, and B like very close to the other water edge. I think that's quite tough. Right, so need to come here. I'm going to put my turn in before we get to the water, so that then it's straight and obvious for her on the way out. In the water. Oh, 17, and then the flags are actually quite far, so through the gate and then the flags are after that. So land and travel. Course or walks, I've really need to stop wearing cap and sunglasses, but migraine girly. So I think the course is nice. I do think it's quite testing. I've already said that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that you wouldn't all literally just overheard someone say it's quite big for a 90. I took the words out of my mouth. I think there's just a lot of things that you wouldn't see at a normal 90. Oops. But, you know, it's a testing one to do as our first track together. However, if we get round happily and safely, I think it'll be a massive confidence boost for me. This is why I always try and do Oxtails before badminton, because they've just got a few questions that are, you know, you have to be a bit more precise with, like that angled brush thing. You've actually got to jump that in a specific place, otherwise you can make it quite nasty, make the ditch quite big. But no, I think it should all be well within Marge's capabilities and mine, so hopefully it works as a partnership. Anyway, the reason I picked up my phone is because Dressage scores in, and very pleased to say we got a 28.8. No, 0.3 I think it was actually, which is annoying because I actually wanted to say 28. However, who said 28? Did Pete say 28? Did Pete say 28? God, we might have to cut Pete saying 28 out. Really, really, really chuffed, I think, as a starting point. Very pleased indeed with that. We've still got out of show jumping, so come up. They're actually walking the course. So I never normally walk courses, but maybe I should. Again, I think Oxtails builds quite a full up show jumping track. I'm not gonna lie. And I think the fillers are lucky because they're different. You know, they're all wooden painted ones. I need to stop talking myself out of things. Right, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna concentrate. But yeah, this is show jumping. Have a good look, guys.
Take every dream away.
Have you heard this? What?
What are you whinging about now?
Whinging about the fact that you've taken all his aspirations away from him, made him quit his job, all his dreams. He's got no dreams.
Boo-hoo.
He's got the worst life.
Oh, did you have to go to Africa twice,
I
Pete?
didn't say I have the worst life. I said took my dream away.
Dream, then.
What was your dream? Yeah,
Looking
come
rocks.
Fishing rocks.
We don't stop you looking at rocks.
You can go back to that.
Just think, if you were still a geologist, you might not have wanted to come eventing on a Sunday. You might have been tired from your working
You wouldn't
week.
have.
The dream.
You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have.
Absolute dream.
You wouldn't have
You
been
wouldn't
here
have
in the middle of the
proposed
field.
in Africa because you wouldn't have been there.
Where would
Engaged
where
in
would
the
be
middle of my
where would I
life.
be proposed to?
Where would you be living? Who would you
On
be living
Giant's
life
Causeway?
with? Did you know that? No, hang on.
Actually.
He'll be engaged in living his life over there with someone else.
Someone else. Another
Not
geologist.
with Megan.
Were you seeing another geologist?
Meg, do you want a jumper? I've got two in here.
What did you say? No, yeah, I'll probably wear both actually, Alan. Pete loves his job. I think my mic's under here. Pete loves his job.
Can you look at this? Because I need to put it on before I put the bridle on.
So she's got a new breastplate, very kindly from Lemure, and also one of the new anatomical. I always struggle to say that. Anatomical. Girths.
Don't forget to put a
Do you want me
strap
to just
on. Yeah, have you got them?
weave that out of your?
Why do we have two girths?
Well,
Apparently, we've got to put them on together.
she's not worn this, so I can never not bring the old thing.
Sounds like a good plan.
If she hasn't actually even tried it on, so there's a chance it won't fit.
Have we addressed the dressage?
What? You didn't predict a score. It's been edited out, Pete.
No.
It's been edited out.
Can you just say it?
Just say it, Megan.
Guys, if we're going on a technicality,
No, Megan was the closest. She said 27.5 and you said
28.
28.
it was 20. Oh no.
I was like, where are you going with
where are
this?
you going with this?
I was like, I'm going to let you run with it, Hobbs, because if you've found a loophole, I'm going to be
I
chuffed.
thought it was the other way around for a minute. That 28.8 or something.
But I wanted to say 28.
You did.
So, Pete, this is my proposal. How do we...
No,
How do
it's
we
your
feel
channel, Megs.
about allowing same score predictions?
Let's ask them that down below. It's not Pete's channel. Let's not ask
Yeah,
Pete.
that's very true.
Guys, how do you feel about same?
No, I like it because it.
But I think if it takes away from what we're doing, because if you believe it's a certain score, that shouldn't be taken away from you based on where you were in the guessing order. Or we have to have a more surefire way of making sure that everyone gets a fair turn guessing. Comment down below, guys, what we think as to
Yeah,
whether.
let us know.
If Meg was winning, she wouldn't be suggesting a rule change.
But what's wrong? You've won today. Calm down. It's not been taken away
Every
from
time
you.
I win, you have a go at me.
Calm down.
You have a problem.
You do hate it when he wins. You get
Yeah,
really
but-
upset. When I won the other day, you were really happy for me. I won the other day, and she was like, "Yes, Han."
Oh God, I'm definitely more nervous.
I've changed my top to stripes, guys.
I haven't had any rescue remedy. What am I doing?
Good luck.
Going wrong.
How many? 8? They're quite. Oh, there's hairs on them. Oh well. Desperate times. Anyone else?
No, thanks. I don't think I need them. In fact, I want to try what they look like. Sore throat. What do they taste like?
These are like blueberry. I don't know. No, blackcurrant.
You're gonna have to pay for my dentist bill.
Do you know that, mate? This is when they're warm. When they're cold, they are literally like little rocks, sticky rocks.
Goodness. Oh, just
No, I think your arm meant to chew. I think on the instructions. Right, if someone could bring my phone.
to use, chew 1 pastel as required.
Hopefully the rescue remedy is going to kick in fast. Hey Margie Moo. They built the show jumping big here,
I really like those.
and the distances are long.
But that's okay. She's got it. She's pro.
I'm hoping I'll watch a pony before
Yeah, good idea.
and see.
See what happens.
The big horses were making one stride, but that's a given.
Think big horse.
Channel your inner big horse. Well done, sweet pea, sorry. Well done, baby. Good girl.
Come on, Maggie Moo. Got my stripes on, guys. So hopefully, yeah, she was a little bit worried about number 5 being a bit lucky. But I also don't know if she managed to see any ponies go through that double, because apparently it was quite a long. Good girl. And 2 to 3 is a bit of a weird angle as well. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Marge, don't look. Good girl. She says, I'm fine, Han. Good girl. Oh, Marge, I really like you. Come on, Margie. Very clever girl. Good girl. Very clever. Clever in that double with her. She was
I
like
literally came out, I was like, oh my god, she's so fun. She's just like a little pocket rocket.
very
just like-
clever.
She's so clever.
She's
I was
just like,
coming
"Oh."
in and I was like, we had a nice shot in, to be
Yeah.
fair. But it walked on like 13. She's just long.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as we jumped in, because the ox is quite big as well. So she's like, I'm a clear.
Oh, bless her.
But she's so clever, isn't she? She's just like,
Yeah.
like a couple of them, I know I got her 2 back for, but I was
But
just...
it's your first event with her. You're
Yeah.
it's just a learning curve, seeing what her buttons are, what you can play with.
Exactly, and like she's so smart with her feet that I think,
Yeah.
you know, we're at a competition, we want to play it safe, so very pleased.
Yeah.
She's buzzed now, she definitely knows what's coming next. Good girl, Marge. And she didn't look at anything, did she?
No, I thought coming around to 5, I was like, don't look, Marge. She said, don't worry, I'm not gonna.
Good girl.
Yeah, very clever.
She's so clever.
I really like her, Meg.
Isn't she just gorgeous?
Look at her. She's like, I'm so cool.
She's like, oh my God.
Right. Let's get your attack off, young lady. Give you a little sponge and then get ready for cross country.
Marge, babes, this is your box.
Pardon?
She doesn't realise this is her box. She's still just on cloud 9. Look, did you remember?
Yeah.
Oh yes, no, I do now.
Oh, bless her.
You are the smartest little thing in the world, because my word, I did change my mind a little bit in there. But yeah, it's amazing how quickly she can sort her feet out. She's like a cat.
Like, she doesn't even make it look. It doesn't look like, oh God.
No, it doesn't.
She's
Like,
just
when
like,
Jan does it, it can look a bit scrappy, but she's just
Yeah.
like, doot, 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 doot.
I was supposed to do this. I was going to do it all the time. Okay, I'm just having a few.
Right, Angel, why don't you stand yourself in the shade? Come here, baby.
Issues.
That was big as well, I thought,
Yeah,
for a
it
90.
was.
Oh, I think it's quite big here. Good girl. We're not really in the shade, but... Oh, good, okay.
Where
That's
is
got a few of my nerves away now. I just needed to do something. Get over some pins. Yeah, no, the yellow one, typical going away from you, so you won't have got a slow-mo of it. She jumped that really nice. We got a nice shot into that.
The double, I had the horse again, I missed the first.
Yeah, well that's fine, because our double was a little bit...
Put her head collar.
Oh, I've unclipped her.
No, it's hung up there. No, I can get it, hang on.
Well done, Margarine. Oh, I'm pleased I've got some fences out of the way. I feel a bit better after that.
Right.
Yeah, and I was impressed, like she literally didn't look at anything.
No.
She just went into her little, I know what I'm doing. Sit back and enjoy, Meg.
Wow, so far the stripes are working, that's all I
Keep
can say.
them stripes on, ladies.
Do you want that?
Right, thank you. Oh, I'll take her plats out. Shall I put the ramp up so she can stand in the shade?
Yeah, it's good.
It's just a bit warm, isn't it? She's just one of those ones that if in doubt, her preference would be to go on a smaller one, which I think I need to remember, because there's a double of houses out there that again is quite a long one. But I think instead of trying to get an open shot in, I should try and get a small one in to make the 2 easier for her. Guys, come to Oxtall's because they go around
On a bike. How much were they? £1? £1 a stud.
£1 a stud. Oh, do you know what? Give me, sorry, can I have 10 of each? 10 of each. I mean, my stud kit is so barren right now. Right, I need to do Apple Pay. This is very good. Thank you very much. Right, studs acquired. And we're now back in business.
Why did they just come out?
They're just selling studs, Pete. We can't say why.
You can't say why.
Can't say why. We promised we wouldn't say in the vlog. But all I'll say is they are an absolute bargain. And I wanted to buy studs today. Honestly, it's like fate.
Yeah, you did say on the way here, actually.
You did.
And you got a free box with them because you bought some.
And I got a free box. 20 quid, 10 studs and a little box.
No, you got 20 studs for 20 quid.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's what I meant to say. Everyone watching's like, oh, okay. That is a bargain if I've ever seen one.
And especially because they're the ones that you wanted. They're
Do you know what we
matching to your
should
big
do?
ones.
Is we should buy all of them, sell £1.50.
Yeah, upsell them.
We've got a faster bike than them.
It's not here though, is it? Oh, did you hear that? Apparently they're the same as the ones that you had in Pony
No,
Club.
they're not. I will show you the ones. Well, I've still got one of the ones.
Apparently they're not those. To be fair, she got the big ones out and put them next to her other big ones and they're identical.
Oh, I've just got Marge wee on my hands.
Hobbs doesn't think that she likes them. I've just bought those small pointy ones and I quite like them.
I know, I like the long pointy ones. I think are good because they're not too thick. Sorry.
I haven't done beach yet.
I got wee on my hands. I got distracted. Right. To be clear, that was Marge's wee, just so everyone knows. I really, 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 really like you. I want you.
Do you like me? Do you like
Thank
me
you.
too?
She said, I think so, Han. Right, let's go and do this. No, I'm going to have one more swig of Y food. Revitalised.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Some jumping jacks or something?
That'll do. Han's going to have the phone, Hob's going to have the vlogging camera, which I believe is in the back.
One more step forward. Sorry, I just wanted to. There you go. Is the girth? No, hang on.
Marge, you guys are really weird.
We know. It's not me, Marge.
Okay.
It's those three. No, two.
3.
It's not weird. But you two definitely are.
It's rude. Put your legs a step forward.
Combination at 5, great, 443,
909. 909, clear 1.
Dressage area. Houses the combination in the middle part of the course. There's 3 combinations on the course, and combination at 9, the middle of those 3.
You best believe we're now going to relive this entire cross-country round thanks to the amazing team at Equireel who travel up and down the country and abroad filming entire cross-country rounds. So good for analysing it and also reliving that epic cross-country feeling. So let's get stuck in. Come out the start box and in classic Meg style, I do go straight to my hand and add a little stride in. However, this was actually slightly planned because Marge is obviously a new ride for me. I have no idea what she's like coming out the start box and going to the first fence. I did not want to get an iffy stride, so I just wanted to get a sweet, close sort of pop jump, see what I was working with, and then I would know for the rest of the course. Obviously, it's Marge and she was a little superstar, but it gave me that bit of confidence to know that she was going to take me into the fences and she was going to be honest and just pop them. So you'll see that was our first combination. She was beautiful through that, quite like little skinny fences. Then to this big hay cart, that's like the first sort of full up fence on course, and she gave me a great feel over that. Then we have our drop wall fence. Got a nice little shot in. You never want to get too much of a crazy shot to a drop fence because the horses can then land a bit bold and risk pecking on landing. So really, really sort of smart jump from Marge there. And then over that table, that was just super easy to be honest, came up in our stride. Then we come to these offset houses, which annoyingly, I did discuss the striding when I walked the course, but it was so windy, I just couldn't use the footage. So it really depended where you jumped it as to what stride you'll get. And you'll see I did slightly drift left which then lengthened the stride a bit. So not the best from me there, but thank goodness Marge was there to pick up all the pieces, and she just did that cute little sort of skip jump and got us out of trouble, but needed to be a little bit more accurate with my line there. That was quite a big stick pile, log pile, don't know why they call them stick piles when it's like a great big log, but again, really pleased with that one. Met it nicely in our stride. This, annoyingly, went a little bit to my hand, and I blame Pete for that because he was there filming slow-mo and I wasn't expecting him to, and I saw him coming in and I was suddenly like, oh, I need to get a nice stride. So should have just let that come to me, but you know, that's one of those spur of the moment things. And then come round to our corners. Pretty good there, to be honest. I slightly overrode it maybe because it was so blue and it was a corner, but again, it's sort of getting to know Marge at this stage, but she's straight as a die and so sweet. That drop I think is really quite beefy, but she popped up there, off there, no problem. Come into the water, really nice shot into the rails actually, and then she was good as gold going into the water, didn't back off at all. I mean, I have cross country schooled her very briefly once and she was super with water, so I wasn't expecting to have any problems. Then we get a slightly longer shot to that ducky fence there. Again, needn't have worried about that at all. She's just super honest and she really wants to do her job. She honestly is like a complete and utter pleasure to ride cross country, to be honest. Popped this little house and I was actually doing really well on my time, so coming into these last few I looked quite idle, to be honest, but it's just because I knew we were going to get inside the time and didn't want to chase her home or anything, just have a nice finish. And yeah, a really confident round, and she was just brilliant, really brilliant. Really enjoyed riding her. As you can see, big thank you to Equireel for sending this through.
Clear inside the time. She was epic.
Meg, what should we go?
Dog poop. God, she just does all the thinking for you out there. She's amazing. So the first few I went out, you know, if she was one of mine that pulls you a lot more and needs a bit more setting up, and she was really good, like she was responding to it, and then I was like, to be fair, like she's just so clever. So yeah, then I tried to interfere less. It's gonna be so good for me, good for my riding. I mean, it definitely wasn't perfect because it's a process. But no, she was just mega. She's smart enough to, like, she kind of props herself a bit. Yeah, she was like, it was honestly one of the easiest cross-country rounds I've had. I jumped like after the first 4 or 5, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna let Marge do all this. She's epic. Good girl. Oh, so pleased with her. So she'll finish on her dressage. It was 28.8, guys, not 3. I got mixed up earlier. But yeah, absolutely over the moon with her.
Oh, Marge, you pants, you are cute.
Oh my God, I'm so pleased. I was so nervous about messing up.
Yeah, earlier you were like, I don't like riding for an owner, it's
I don't
scary.
know if I can actually have an owner. Oh God. Yeah, well, it's just, and I think, especially because she's so proven.
Yeah, that's
So it's not, you know,
can't blame her on anything.
if she'd never evented, then you can't, you know, have any expectations.
Sorry, I have to put something in it. Also, can I just say, I know that she's proven, but Winnie wasn't proven, and Jan wasn't proven, and Dee wasn't proven, and Bear wasn't proven.
Oh,
and
stop being so cute.
But Little Miss consistent here, isn't she? She's always up there.
Yeah, I think it's still hard getting on an unknown horse.
Yeah.
Cross country.
Yeah. And the fact that you ride, there's 4 different horses that you've been consistent on.
Oh, I'm so pleased with her. She's a cool being. Yeah, and once it's hard, isn't it? Because as Simon said, his words were, you're on a fact-finding mission tomorrow, so.
Building a partnership.
So yeah, that's the thing. I think once I get to know her more, our cross-country will be a lot smoother, and when we're in that bigger canter, she can make those distances. That's what I need to
remember.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously it's so, we've literally had her for 2 weeks. So. Good girl, Margie Moo. Should we get your little ice boots out? Oh, she'll take your scuds out first. Oh, and then you get to experience the Elphick tradition of having a little feed post cross country and some mash.
Basically, yeah.
Let me just wet this a bit more. Thanks, Boo. She's looking at us going, I did so well. I did so well. Oh God, yeah, she's the treat lady, Marge. You want to be friends with her? No. Well done, little butter bean. You just butter.
Good girl.
Little butter
Little
bean.
butter.
She's so cute.
Right, little butter, I'm going to put this on your back if that's okay.
Oh, she's okay. Can't believe it's not butter.
I deserve some butter, she said.
Yeah, she's all a little bit butter after that.
Right.
Right, I'll do her studs.
Yeah.
And then...
You're first.
No way, she's actually won.
She's run her first event with you. Right, so that's her first badminton qualifier.
Oh,
So, is she coming to Frickley with us, Meg?
That's a thing.
Because I think you told me to go. I'll let you.
She said Meg did directions and I did the rest.
Yeah, that's what we said, didn't we? We said Meg will show you where to go.
She's actually won.
You saw your legs out. She said, okay.
I can't believe
Look at that. Oh, such a good girl. Good.
I can't believe that, Marge. That's way more reflection on you than it is me, babe. The fact she can just be like,
But the fact that you've still ridden
I'm going
her.
to come out.
You've only
Mate,
2 weeks.
honestly.
Mate, she is incredible, but you are also amazing.
Yeah.
Hannah wouldn't let you have her if you weren't.
She is such a good girl. I can't believe. Oh, we better ring Hannah.
Oh yeah, let's ring.
Pete eats, except it's not Pete eating because he didn't film it.
Still got bits of pizza.
Bits of the pizza. So.
And you were there when he did Pete's Eats.
Hey, she's won. As I was saying, Pete got pizza. So that was the pizza that was at Calmsden, and it was lush. You guys bought 3 pizzas though, so we still got a bit of pizza left. So I thought I'm going to get some chips to go with my pizza. So
Just a few chips to go with your pizza.
just a little chip or two, chipolata.
The sausage.
Sausage, beans and onions. I quite want to look at my face, but I don't know if Mum will let me.
You need to be quick.
Pete's Eats continues with Hannah's dent in it while I was looking at photos.
What is this? What is the meat? Sausage.
Sausage, get a bit of sausage.
Have a bit of sausage.
Sausage,
Loves a bit of sausage.
beans,
Oh.
cheese, onions on fries. They're actually really good.
Oh, there's some fries in there.
Yeah. All right, you have had a whole pizza and I've...
Half.
Oh, that's just so sorry.
8.5. That's 8.5.
Not your food.
The pizza's also 8.9. I want my pizza.
Pete wants his pizza.
I want my pizza. I want my pizza.
This woman is honestly, this is why sometimes we don't invite her eventing, because when she decides she's going, she just packs up the lorry and leaves.
What are you thinking?
Pete said it was a good sausage. Have you had any sausage?
I haven't had any sausage, I thought I'd leave that for you, so that was a bit mean.
Mmm.
It's really good. Also, the guy, did you film the guy? I don't know who he
No, I
was.
didn't.
But he was like, basically, you can have whatever you want, we can just make it up as you go along. You can just have, tell me what you want and I'll make it for you.
That is actually really good sausage. No, I'm a bit fussy with it.
Delicious.
Like, there's no grizz or anything.
Okay, well, we'll come back for a...
And this does remind me of school because they used to do baked beans on chips.
Interesting. And the
Cool.
chips are good as well.
They're fries. Look at this. Shout out to Holly again, who has made a lemon drizzle cake and bought it and come and support it. He's gonna be a little bit fuming because it's kind of...
Not only did she make a lemon drizzle cake, but she knew that we would not have a knife, so they also put a little knife in for you.
How cute. So we're gonna have that. The fries and beans and sausage, actually really good. Really, really impressed. You make some cake.
Yeah, Sam.
Isn't it? My first time making lemon drizzle, that's really good.
You feel like you're missing out.
They give it time.
That is
It's really
absolutely-
good.
I'll put a bit of an end to it. She likes it.
She just like an end, doesn't she?
I'm really impressed with that.
I also love a lemon drizzle. I don't really like chocolate
Same.
cake, a bit funny about cake, but lemon drizzle.
Good. Very good. But we cannot eat all this cake. It's his favourite cake. Right. Excellent day. Excellent day. So pleased with her. The dressage, she was second after dressage and only by 0.8. So like she was right up there. And I think there's more to come. I think there are bits we can be more accurate and be a bit more forward. I think like there'll be more to come from us together once we know each other's buttons a bit more. Show jumping, she was brilliant, really, really clever. She managed to get those 2 strides in the double, and she wasn't looking at anything. That's what I was slightly concerned about, is whether she was going to be looking, because I think it's quite spooky those show jumps in there. But she wasn't looking at a thing, and I just love how good she is at just sorting her feet out. And then cross country, I feel like we've done quite a good debrief in cross country, but she's just so fun. Like, she's so fun. You're right, you're still looking for the camera.
No, more importantly, I've lost my water bottle.
Mate, I imagine that's on the floor as well.
It's stuck in the camera.
Cross country, she was fab. I think we're going to really get into our groove a little bit more, and I think she'll be very good for my riding as well, because I don't have to set her up as much as I do with Marge, because she doesn't pull as much, so I can actually learn to ride more forward and sort of on a long terrain and let her, you know, look for the fences and sort it all out. And yeah, top it off, the fact she's won. It's crazy. I can't actually believe it. Did not expect this at all for our first go out after 2 weeks of knowing each other, maybe just over 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased, and I'm just thrilled as well for her owner that we've got this result, because it hopefully means that we've all made the right decisions and that this is a good plan and hopefully going to be a fabulous partnership. So yeah, very, very grateful that I get to pilot her around these events. She is so much fun. She's absolutely brilliant. Oh, that was the thing I wanted to say, because people have picked up on the fact that in the past I have said that you can't take more than 2 horses around Badminton. I don't know where I got that from. I have lived my life by it for about 10 years. That rule does not exist, so I'm very sorry for spreading misinformation. So,
Well, to be fair, when we spoke to them, they said there might have been rules. Nobody seemed to really know.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
But when they started it, which is what we were going on, maybe that was a thing.
Maybe. But anyway, so that was
on the wrong end of the stick.
that was the worry when we sort of spoke about doing this owner thing, partnership. But we've spoken to BE and they said no, that's not a rule. The only rule is that you can't take more than 5 horses cross country in one day, and I don't want to do that, so that's fine. So the aim, as wild as it seems, will be to try and get 3 horses to Badminton.
I can't wait.
There'll be some squabbles and that one, I can tell you that, guys.
Yeah. This is one horse out for one afternoon.
Yeah, one horse we've argued how much, or we get out, but we have
Yeah.
argued a lot.
Yeah, and there'll be 10 times more nerves and manners, but it'll be fun. We'll love it. Yay!
But I suggest we stop filming now.
Right. It's been a good day. Lots of love, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Live, love, love.